Hello children, how are you? Hope you all are fine and safe at home. Welcome once again to your online biology class. I am Asha Santosh, your biology teacher. We were discussing about plants. This is our 7th chapter, Getting to Know Plants. Hope all of you have studied the notes and read the lesson very well. Then let's revise the topic which we have discussed about this chapter. Okay, children, according to the height, nature of stem and branches, the plants are categorized into different types, different groups. They are herbs, shrubs, trees, creepers and climbers. Then we have discussed about root. Two different types of roots are the taproot and fibrous root. Then the function of root. What are the different functions of root? Yes, it absorbs water and minerals from the soil. It also holds the plant firmly to the soil. Next we have discussed about stem. Stem transport water and minerals from the root to the upper part of the plant. Then it also distributes cooked food from the leaves to different parts of the plant. And it also supports the other parts of the plant. That means it bears leaves, flowers, fruits, branches, etc. Then next we have discussed about leaves. Different parts of a leaf. Which are they? Petiole, midrib, lamina, veins, stomata. Then its functions. Photosynthesis and transpiration. What is photosynthesis? Yes, preparation of food using carbon dioxide, water and minerals in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. That is photosynthesis. Then, what is transpiration? The excess water will leave out through stomata in the form of vapor, is known as transpiration. These are the two main functions of a leaf. And also we discussed about two types of venation. What is meant by venation? The arrangement of veins in leaves. The two types of venations are they are parallel venation and reticulate venation. Hope all of you understood this much very well. Today we are going to discuss about another important part of a plant. Do you know what is that part? Flowers. Most of the flowers having very beautiful color. Some flowers having very good fragrance, very good smell. Some other flowers having sweet juice, nectar inside it. Before discussing the parts of a flower, let me ask one question. Do you know what is the function of a flower? Flowers are the reproductive part of a plant. What is meant by reproduction? Producing young ones, producing new generation. Let me explain the parts of a flower. Okay. Can you see I have two different types of flowers. This is hibiscus flower and this is a rose flower. You can see different varieties of flowers around you, isn't it? This is a hibiscus flower. Can you see a green color structure over here? This part is known as sepals. What it is known as? Sepals. This is green in color, just like leaves. Above this green color, you can see the colorful part. Here it is red color. So this colorful part of a flower is known as petals. What it is known as? Petals. The number of petals, sepals and its arrangement is different in different flowers. Here you can see a long red colored tube. Inside this red color tube, you can see a white color tube. At the end, the structure like this. So this part is the female part of a flower. It is known as pistil. So this is stigma. From stigma, a long tube will arise. That long tube is known as style. And the end of the style, we can see ovary. So these are the parts of pistil. Pistil is the female part of the plant and it has three parts: stigma, style and ovary. Can you see these branches? Yes, these are the male part of the plant, is known as stamens. Children, as we discussed earlier, you can see the sepals and petals in this picture. You just find out the petals and sepals in different flowers and fill the columns here. You can see this table in page number 61. Stamens are the male part of a flower and pistil is the female part of a flower. Sometimes you can see both the structure in same flower or separate. So if you can see the male and female parts in same flower, that flower is known as bisexual flower. If you can see any one structure in one flower, that flower is known as unisexual flower. These are stamens. In stamens, you can see a filament and anther. At the tip of filament, you can see anther. This anther produces pollen grains. So this is the male part of a flower. Here is the female part of flower, that is pistil. In pistil, you can see three structures. They are stigma, style and ovary. Stigma, style and ovary. Inside ovary, you can see ovules. The pollen grains which is produced by anther of stamen need to reach on stigma of pistil and it slowly move through the style and reach into ovary. Inside ovary we can see ovules. Pollen grains fuses with ovules and produce seeds later on. Children, you will learn about pollination, fertilization, seed formation in your higher classes. So, insects has a major role in pollination. Cut the ovary in two different ways and observe the inner part of the ovary using a lens. You can see the ovules like this. First picture is a longitudinal cut and the second picture is transverse cut. Today we have discussed about flower. Different parts of a flower and its function. Flowers are the reproductive part of a plant. Okay. Hope all of you have understood very well. So, we have completed our 7th chapter. So, study the notes, read the lesson every day. If you have any doubt, you can clear either in your live session or you can call me. We'll see you in our next session. Until then, take care and goodbye.